I cannot marry a mommy's boy. If you cannot leave your father and your mother, especially your mother, it's not happening. Now some other people can bear. Me, I'm saying what will be on my own list though. If something inside you resonates with it, you can write it in your list. I'm praying that we will correct some people's list today. We will rewrite some lists in the name of Jesus. Personally, I cannot marry a mommy's boy, because most people who are still mommy's boys is a case of immaturity. And when the chips are down, it means he cannot protect you. And for me, it was so important because for instance, when I met Pastor K, very first day I met his mom, very first day. So he introduced me to her that day, and she greeted me, went upstairs, and then he was watching a movie downstairs, and I was telling him, "This 6:30, it's time to go." He was like, "I know, he wants to finish the movie. He'll finish the movie before he takes me home." I was like, I can just go and take a bus. Say, no, he will take me home. He insisted. So I sat there waiting for him to finish watching the movie. Incidentally, I'd seen the movie before, so I just sat there waiting for him. So a few minutes to 7, his mother now comes downstairs. And she asked me one question. If you were raised in my generation, you will know that that question is not really a question. So she asked me, "Is your mother not at home?" And you know that question means you should not be here. You should be at home doing something for your mother. And truly, my mother was not at home. My mother was not in town. So that was why it was a few minutes to 7 and I was still outside, which was an abomination. And this I'm telling you, I've worked for many years. I've graduated school 7 years. I'll be 6 years after I graduated school. That's university. I've worked. That's 7 o'clock. I can't be outside. And so when she told me that thing, and I started hitting Pastor K's leg, that come on, as in I'm going home. So I stood up and I said, "Sit there now." Hey, I say, which kind will I be this one? And I said, "Mama, na me delay, I won't take and go house." And right now, he's very happy I distracted him. But I'm just saying. So, I'm joking. Me and Mama are very good friends now. For what people go and tell her now. But we're very good friends. So anyhow, when we were leaving, he said something to me that made me know that he was not a mommy's boy at all. And funny enough, he's the last born. So if anybody should be a mommy's boy, he should. But it was very clear, you know. So I knew that this was a man who could protect me. And if I waited 8 years and they didn't kick me out and they didn't ask me a question once, I'm sure they were asking him, he didn't reach me. So that's my point. You can't marry somebody who every decision in your house, mommy said, even David, my 3-year-old, even when he's doing mommy, there's where I shout at him, "Hey man, what's that?" Because mommy's boys are boys that we did not correct when they were doing that nonsense. We allow them grow, leave, come, Junior, don't mind them, come, mommy loves you, all this nonsense. When the chips are there, mommy won't always be there. So he has to be strong. I always tell him, behave like a man, you are man. I need to, he's behaving like that now. When you see something, you now do, So, he thinks he's Incredible Hulk, but it's better than thinking you are mommy's something. I don't like all those things. So for me, personally, some other women can handle it, but for me, I can't marry mommy's boy. Even the Bible tells us that you must be a man, and then you must leave father and mother. And not only that, you must cleave to your wife. So you must be someone who is seeing that this, my wife, is my family. So she's me. I need to protect her. Not any decisions that we need to take, we take them together. Like you say, mommy said, mommy. And why would a man be calling his mother mom? I'm sorry. But I think that's what a 5-year-old or max a 10-year-old should do. But that's my personal opinion. So it's fine. But I will not marry a mommy's boy. Okay?